Hello guys, welcome your faces back to a brand new video on the Cortex channel. Hopefully you guys have a good day, and today I've got a Fallout 76 video and I found this groundbreaking exploit which is absolutely hilarious and outrageously easy to do, where you can hit the ceiling of the world in Fallout 76. Literally, no, I'm not joking you. Look at this video I took at the end of the video, where I'm going to put here for proof and that, so I don't waste you guys' bloody time like a fucking Morgs video. But literally, I am on the ceiling of the earth and that, like, making like pictures and shit, like for the thumbnail mainly. But it is so easy to do. You only need 1 serum and 2 bits of power armor, and maybe a co-op member with a mutations if you want to make it a bit easier. And literally that is the bare minimum. But I do recommend a jetpack for this, which will make it 100% easier if you do slip up on this bug. Now let's get prepared for this bug and that. It is very straightforward. It is very easy to set up. So the first thing you need is simply 2 power armor frames. You do not need any power armor in them, and that you can just have the frames by themselves. I know in my video and that I'm going to show you with the power armor on, it doesn't make much difference and that. So just go around the world, find 2 bits of power armor. There is loads of guides and that. I might leave some guides in the description to find power armor frames. And now the second part is the more difficult part. It is the serum. You need the marsupial serum. And what this does is it increases your jump height, so you can like jump really high. And how you get this is from moders in the White Springs bunker. So I'm going to play a time lapse of me running to the science ring, where you can buy the serums from moders for a reasonable 4,000 caps, which I don't recommend. But if you're rich and that you're minted and that you got 30k caps, you can spend a whopping 18,000 caps on the plans for it, which I do not recommend either, because I don't think many people distribute serums in the game from what I'm aware of. So the cheapest way is to be a bit more patient and find a vendor for that players selling and that, where they're literally 8 times cheaper than that. Like this guy I found, I was selling it for like 400 caps, and I found it in the world which I was recording the video on. So the optional things is the group strategy is where you have stranger numbers. This requires other people in your team to be mutated. So what this does is it gives you a 25% extra mutation effect. So for example, with the marsupial perk, you gain 20 carry rate, but when you have stranger numbers on with someone else in your team that's mutated, you gain 25 carry rate instead of 20. So as stranger numbers increases the effect of mutations, that means our jump height will be greater. That makes this bug a lot more easier. So the final optional thing that you can use to help you with this bug is the Secret Service jetpack mod. So if you're endgaming that and you have the Secret Service armor and you do have a jetpack, this will make it 100 times easier to do, as sometimes I have slipped off on that and fell, which I use a jetpack to get myself back up onto the glitch and that in case if I fall. So let's start the glitch then. So it's very straightforward. The first thing you need to do is place down your first piece of power armor. So after you did that, you want to jump on top of the piece of power armor and place your second one on top of it. So to note here, it is very important that you do not stack them like directly aligned. You want to do it on the edge of the power armor which you're placing it on. So here I show you is where it's not exactly on top of it. It's literally like on the shoulder. And then what you do is you collect the piece of power armor which you place down first. And then when you jump, this is very important, do not look at the power armor that you're going to jump on. Look away and then jump on top of that, and it's a repeat process. Trust me, I've learned the hard way on this one. So I'm going to show you a time lapse, like I promised at the start, is how I got to the top of the world. So I did attempt to place tents at the top of the world. Unfortunately, it allowed it, but I wouldn't actually place it. which is a bit annoying. Because honestly, that would have been so funny if you can have like the tent at the top of the world and that. But unfortunately, it doesn't work. So here's the time lapse, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like and send me some pictures on Twitter, like of you hitting the top of the world and that. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
I am Liberty Prime.